Hilary, I vow to say I love you often. I know I don't do this enough, but I want you to know that I almost constantly think it.
Perry, I'm just so lucky that we chose each other so long ago. Thank you for being with me through all of it so far, and thank you specifically for being with me here today. I'm so happy I could give you the big wedding that you always wanted.
Wherever you're going, wherever you've been, I'll follow you around every bend. Follow you into the dark, throw your hair on down like a falling star. Colors blur, memories fade. What we found just tends to stay. So hold to me and
I'd like to provide a short list of times in which I'm absolutely and completely in love with you. When we take long bike rides together or hikes in interesting places and then go home and eat big fat dinners. When I'm often reminded of how smart and accomplished you are. Whether you're taking the global fashion and retail reporting world by storm, pulling an obscure Saturday crossword clue out of nowhere, or getting a Final Jeopardy answer from a category like agriculture or 19th century poetry. In the summer when we're near the ocean together, or in the winter when we spend time buried in couches not doing anything in particular. The conversations we have where your conviction and determination to champion women's rights, human rights, and a just and fair future for all help to enrich my perspective on the world and make me a better person. The far less serious conversations we have, like when we rank the best comedies of the 2000s, or try to figure out how to possibly navigate such an enormous Cheesecake Factory menu. When I watch you play with Jordan and Chloe and am captivated by your joy and nurturing spirit. When I used to come down to New York to visit you on weekends, and we would go out on the town, and then be reminded of how much I love you upon getting devastatingly sad on my ride home on Sunday, sometimes even pulling the car over on the side of the Merritt Parkway to have a good overtired cry. Sometimes on Fridays after a martini or two when we clear out the couches in the living room and just dance for a while. When I hug you. When I experience your caviar taste for humor, which ranges from your sharp and witty remarks and brilliant comedic timing to your love of the movie Airplane and your embrace for the most juvenile of fart jokes. When we're on long car trips together and sing along to the Alanis Morissette album. I love how we sometimes dislike the same things and have a good time complaining about it. I also love how sometimes you like the things that I dislike, and your steadfastness and joy are all the reminder that I need that I should just get over it for once. When you show your boundless creativity, often in the form of runway-ready outfits that are trendy and tasteful, but with a soupçon of panache and fierce individuality. The chats with my grandmother towards the end of her life when she stopped asking anything about me in order to ask everything about you. In the times when I feel like I've made you proud. When I or anyone else gets to experience your kindness and empathy, always doing anything you can to make sure people feel welcome, accepted, unjudged, and embraced. And the moments of stillness that manage to creep into every day when I'm reminded how overwhelmingly lucky I am just to hear you laugh or watch you brush your hair and feel the warmth and radiance as you enter a room. So in the spirit of saying it more, I love all of you. But Hilary, I love you the best, and it's not even close. I vow not just say it, but to prove it in every way I can for the rest of our lives.
Thank you. I'm obviously crying. I can't believe you made me go second. All right. Perry, I'm just so lucky that we chose each other so long ago. Thank you for being with me through all of it so far, and thank you specifically for being with me here today. I'm so happy I could give you the big wedding that you always wanted. So, to put it simply, you are the best person that I know. You're so kind, like ridiculously kind, and when I'm in a bad mood, sometimes it annoys me. You're patient, even though you probably think that you're not. You're generous, you're sentimental, you're always thinking about other people's feelings, happiness, and comfort before your own, and you are so loved. I think I speak for everyone here when I say that it would be impossible to find someone who has a single bad thing to say about you. You are a genuinely good person, and I'm in disbelief that not only does someone like you exist, but that someone like you would want to spend each and every day with me. So, there are a lot of things that I want to promise you. You make me want to be a better person in every way. I admire your talent and your creativity, your sensitivity, your sense of humor. I admire how incredible you are with kids and how much you like them, even the scariest kind of kid, which is high schoolers. During the pandemic, when you were teaching from home, I would hear you greet a class over Zoom saying, "Hello, my friends," in your teacher voice, and I would think about how you must be every student's favorite teacher. I don't know how you found that energy to be there every day, so warm and upbeat on every Zoom class, even when literally none of them would respond to you. I'm so grateful that you show up the same way for me, even when I'm moody, and I promise I will show up that way for you. When I think about the rest of our lives together, I can't wait to grow and change with you, but I also want some things to stay the same. I hope we always watch cartoons together. I hope our VHS player always works so we can watch any movie made up to the year 2006, which is when they stopped making VHS tapes. I hope you keep finding joy in cooking because you've become an incredible chef in the past 2 years, and I have benefited. I hope we keep doing the Saturday and Sunday crossword puzzles together, and then watch reruns of Phantom Gourmet, drinking coffee, and deciding what to do for the weekend. I love those rituals, and I hope we keep on going on bike rides, swimming in Newport, and playing Frisbee, even though I keep forgetting how to throw it. I know that as our lives change over the years, we will have to work to make sure we keep doing these things we love together, and I want to do new things too. I remember one of the first times we met, hanging out in someone's room on Sleeper 9, and you said something like, "Hilary's all right, her parents are deadheads." And I don't remember now how or why you knew that, but I must have used it as a conversation starter at some point, so you'd think that I was cool. And it worked. Thanks, Mom and Dad. And now you know the truth, of course, which is that I listen almost exclusively to Taylor Swift, but it did work. And to this day, I want to impress you, to win you over, and to have you see whatever it is you saw in me more than a decade ago. So on this, the day of our wedding, I promise to keep making it as easy as possible. I know it's supposed to be hard, but that doesn't mean it has to be. And I promise to be better with each passing year, thanks to you. I want everything for you because you deserve it, and as you know, I love you very much.
Hilary and Perry, by the power vested in me, I now pronounce you husband and wife.
Couldn't help but smile at the scene. Waved out into the fade into the rearview world. Driving down the street, we got caught, stuck in the car. Watched them on the whole way driving up the hill around the reservoir. Stuck in the dark, making time for everything you said. Promise don't let go of my head. Don't let go of my head.
I'm so proud of Hilary. Isn't she a beautiful bride? Carol and I first had a glimpse of her leadership abilities when we got a note from one of her professors at Boston University who said she was a born leader. And that's the truth. I'd like to welcome Perry into the family. Although it does seem like we've known him forever. I guess you learned at the wedding ceremony, I'm quite a big deadhead. And when I first met Perry, he would always have some kind of Grateful Dead t-shirt or some article of clothing with a Grateful Dead insignia on it. And I have to tell you the truth, I didn't know if he was really a deadhead or if he was just sucking up to me because he wanted to date my daughter. I ask that you all stand up and toast this lovely couple and wish them well in their new life together. Hilary and Perry.
So I feel like there's been a lot of great things already said. So when the judge left, see if I have it, he said, "You're kind of screwed." So he gave me Hilary's speech. And he said, "Why don't you just read that again?" So I don't think I'm going to do that. But he did say, "You should give this to Perry so he can keep it." So I'm not going to do that because... Do you want me to put it with your baseball cards? First person I want to thank is the woman sitting right there, my beautiful wife, Kathy Perrin-Eaton. And I think it's fair to say that without her, we wouldn't be here tonight. And I also want to thank Carol and Gary, because without them, we also wouldn't be here tonight. And we are so thrilled and so overjoyed to have Hilary finally as part of our family. Perry and Hilary are here tonight with everybody that loves you, and you took time and you took care, and now you have the rest of your days together, one day at a time. So take care of yourselves, take care of each other, and we know that you will. And most important of all, take care of your marriage. And if you do that, the rest will take care of itself. And God bless you, and God bless your beautiful marriage. Thank you.
I'm Kim's older sister, 4 years older, and growing up, we loved to play together, always like make-believe. We loved to act out our favorite movies, and that usually did benefit me. Like, we would play a little princess. I got to be the main character, the little princess. Hilary had to be my servant girl, Becky. And I don't think she ever got to be the little princess. But since we've been in our 20s and now our 30s, we've been best friends. I am so proud that you're my sister. You're the funniest person I know and the best person to be around. You're so generous, so sweet, and the best sister to me and the best aunt to my kids. It is a rare gift to find a love with equal parts romance, friendship, loyalty, and devotion. Our family has loved Perry since we've met him. He's been a part of this family for 12 years now, but we are so excited that today makes it official. You are both so lucky to have found each other, and I know that, along with everyone else here, wish nothing but the best for you going forward. Congratulations!
Hello, everyone. Is this thing on? Yes, okay. So, I'm Brooke. Nice to see everybody here. I recognize I'm the last thing standing between you and the bar and the dance floor, so I will try to keep it brief, but I have to admit I haven't read this through once, so it could be 30 minutes. I don't know. But I'll try and keep it quick. I admire Perry for a lot of reasons, but mostly because he has always followed his heart. He has pursued his passions with simplicity and grace, He's gone after what he loves and what makes him happy. And I find that inspiring. He becomes devoted to things and committed to them. And I believe when you allow yourself to do that, it leads you to finding your true people and being your best self. And Perry is absolutely his best self with you, Hilary. Hilary, you are generous and you're kind. You have a great sense of humor. You're smart and you're sophisticated. You're stunning. And you understand my brother. Hilary, our world is so much better with you in it. Thank you for all you've brought to Perry and to my family. I love you both so much, and I'm so happy for you. And with that, let's raise a glass and have a great party.
Faces blinking off and on. She's always sleeping with the TV on. Drinks are cheap, sun is free. What else you need? Ain't my girl, babe. Ain't my girl, babe. Lend your friends a surfboard for a time.